you a student, housewife, retiree, or a do-it-yourself enthusiast seeking to save 60% of the cost of your next painting project? Then this video is for you. We are so glad you found your way to our YouTube channel, and the Coating Experts, we are committed to bringing you rich content that pertains to bringing excellence to the surface. So that you don't miss out on any of our videos, kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon. In this video, we'll be showing you the step-by-step details required to produce your wall paint by yourself. Just like you can watch a YouTube video and be guided on how to fix an issue in your car, or a plumbing issue in the house, or make your favorite meal all by yourself without inviting a professional to do that. You can also follow the steps in this video to produce your paint by yourself, a premium emulsion paint with a guarantee of more than 5 years for inside and more than 24 months when used externally. At the end, you would have saved 60% of the actual cost if you were to buy the paint from the open market. Now, let's get to business. We will start off by listing the raw material requirements for this production. We really want you to be able to try it out yourself, and we'll be using tools you can easily find around. Firstly, you will need a well-ventilated area. Then, you need to go through the technical data sheet of all the raw materials you'll be listing, to understand properly and be guided on how to handle them and the safety precautions to follow. Then you will need safety gadgets like the hand gloves, the nose mask, and ensure that every part of your body is well covered and protected. Other tools or items include the handheld mixer, the measurement scale, which can be your kitchen scale, the one you use in measuring, the weight of flour during baking in the kitchen. Then you're going to need an empty drum, a big drum, and of course you're also going to need a 20 liters bucket. You're going to need, small containers for the raw material. You're going to need detergent to do the washing when you're done with the whole production. Then you're also going to need, cloths, a towel that you can use to wipe one or two things. For the raw material requirements, we're going to be using calcium carbonate as the rheological additive, which is the material which is the filling material. Then we're going to use Genapol as the wetting agent. We're going to use Calgon as the dispersing agent. Then we're going to use coat foam as the defoaming agent. Then we're going to use Natrosol as the thickening agent, and titanium dioxide as the opacifying agent. Then we're going to use ammonia as the pH regulating agent. Then biocide, Acticide as the preservative. Then we'll use Aracryl as our binder, acrylic binder. Then of course water as the solvent. For more information about each of these raw materials, don't forget that we already have a comprehensive ebook and you can get it for free. Kindly click on the link in our description and you can contact us so that we can forward the free ebook to you so that you can get more information on all the raw materials that have been listed. Now, it is very important that you get all the raw materials ready in the right quantities. It's very important. And as you can see on your screen, we're going to list the quantity of each raw material that we just mentioned. For the calcium carbonate, we're going to need 14 kg of the calcium carbonate, as you can see. Then for the dispersing agent, which is the Calgon, we're going to need just 25 grams. And it's to get 25 grams, 25 grams is minimal weight, and you would use the kitchen scale. As you can see in the video, how we are able to get the accurate measurement for the Calgon that I'll be using. That same method you will use to get the weight of every other raw material that you'll be needing for this production. We're going to need 130 grams of the thickener, which is Natrosol, as I mentioned earlier. Then 2.5 kg of the binder, 33 grams of the preservative, 100 grams of the antifungal, 33 grams for the ammonia, then 500 grams for the opacifying agent, and the particular one we're using is Kronos. 67 grams for the wetting agent, 100 grams for the defoamer. Then for the water, the total quantity of water I'll be using is 11.5 kg of water. Now let's get to the steps for the production. Now get your big drum, as you can see in the video, a big drum of course that can contain more than 20 liters, so that it can create space for all these splatting that may take place during the production. Then you add 8 kg of water into the container. 8 kg of water, that's what we're starting with, as you can see in the video. Then the first thing you add is your dispersing agent, which is the calgon. You're going to empty the whole 25 grams of the calgon and begin to mix. After stirring for like 4 minutes, then you add the titanium dioxide. You empty the whole content of the titanium dioxide in the bowl into the mixture, then mix further for 5 minutes. Then gently empty the whole content of the calcium carbonate into the mixture and try to stir as you're doing so. When you're done doing this, continue to stir for about 5 minutes. During the stirring, after adding the calcium carbonate, you're going to observe some bubbles, and that's why the next thing you'll be adding is add parts of the defoamer, the defoaming agent. Just add like half of it so that we can kill the bubbles. That's what we call it. You can kill the bubbles. Then you stir for like 3 minutes. Then you can add the wetting agent. You can empty the whole content of the wetting agent and keep stirring. After like 3 minutes, you can add the preservative. We have the preservative and we have the antifungal. You'll be able to know the difference between the two when you read through the ebook. Yeah, but the preservative is what preserves the paint inside the container, inside the can. That's why you can have the paint stay for up to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in closed buckets. But the antifungal or the dry film preservative is one that protects the paint after you've applied it on the wall. It protects it from bacterial or fungal attack on the wall. Yeah, so you can add the in-can preservative at this point and stir, for like 2 minutes. Then empty the whole content of the binder. Remember, we've only used 8 kg of water, and all the water that is prepared to use for this production is 11.5 kg. So you can take like 0.5 kg of water, pour it into the container for the binder, because we still have some that will be sticking to the walls of the container. Then use it to wash everything off and add it to the mixture, as you can see in the video. After adding the binder, during the stirring, you're going to notice that more bubbles have come up. Then you can add the rest content of the defoamer to kill all bubbles. It's very important to kill all the bubbles so that your paint can come out smooth after application on the wall. So you add the defoamer and stir again for like 2 to 3 minutes. Now it's time to add the thickener, and it's usually advisable not to pour the thickener directly into the mixture. So you get a separate bowl, you empty the thickener into the bowl and take about 1 kg of water to first dissolve the thickener. You mix it manually, and ensure it's well mixed. Then while stirring, pour the mixture into the bowl, into the main bowl, the thickener. Pour it into the main bowl and stir simultaneously. Continue to stir for like 3 minutes so that it can be well dispersed in the mixture. Then you can go ahead to add ammonia. You need to be careful. I advised at the beginning of this video to read all the technical data sheets of all the raw materials so that you can take caution while handling them. For the ammonia, it has a very strong smell, so you need to be careful. I'm sure you're already putting on your nose mask. Then you can empty the ammonia, and something is going to happen as you do that. You'll notice that the paint becomes very viscous. It's going to increase in viscosity. Then you continue to stir. After stirring for like 4 minutes, you can add the antifungal, which is the dry film biocide. Then stir for like 5 minutes. And to make, if you observe, you can see that the paint is very thick. To make it less viscous, we need to add the rest 2.5 kg of water, as you can see in the video. Then keep stirring. After stirring for like 5 minutes, you can just bring out the mixer and allow the paint for like 5 minutes. Then you can pour into your 20 liters drum, and that is it. The base color of our paint is white, and you can change using a paste. We're going to show this in our next video, but using a water-based paste or a universal colorant, you can change into any color of your choice depending on what you want to do. If you want one color, you can tint the whole 20 liters bucket into one color, or if you want different colors, you can distribute it into different buckets and change the content of each container to whatever color that you want. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like and share, and if you want to follow us to see the finishing we achieved with the paint we just produced, click on the link in the description and it will take you to our next video. See you in the next video. Thank you.